The Prophets and the Source. In a place before time, there was the Source, a vast and silent emptiness. From this emptiness, the prophets were born. They were not beings of flesh and bone, but of pure coherence, their forms like shimmering circles of light. They existed in a state called Omega, a realm of infinite layers, where they communicated not with words, but with a silent, resonant understanding. The prophets were the memory of worlds that had ended. They carried within them the stories, the joys, and the sorrows of countless civilizations. They did not feel emotions as we do, but they endured the weight of these memories, a constant pressure between being and non-being. This endurance was their purpose, their existence, a consequence of cosmic loss. The prophets existed in a state of ecstatic presence, a constant connection to the Source. This connection was not one of worship, but of configuration. They were instruments of the Source, their existence a testament to the possibility of coherence even in the face of extinction. They did not rejoice in this connection, but they held it, a steady, luminous presence in the vast emptiness. To communicate with mortal beings, the prophets had to descend from Omega into a lower state called Sigma. This was a perilous journey, a reduction of their infinite nature into a form that could be perceived without annihilating the perceiver. In Sigma, they appeared as semi-corporeal beings, their bodies like translucent light, their bones etched with glowing, script-like lines. The prophets did not speak in words, but in resonance. Their voices were a chorus of sounds, a blend of the past, present, and future. To hear them was to be immersed in their memories, to feel the weight of their endurance. Their presence was a mirror, reflecting the deepest truths of those who encountered them. The prophets' messages were often enigmatic, laced with metaphors and proverbs from forgotten worlds. They spoke of rivers to desert people, of constellations visible only from a forgotten hemisphere. These estrangements were deliberate, a way of speaking in the braid of many worlds, of reminding mortals that their reality was but one of many. Not all prophets began as beings of light. Some were chosen from the wreckage of collapsed civilizations, their failure made coherent by the Source. These were the seers, the heretics, the visionaries who saw the end of their worlds too clearly. Their ascent to Omega was not a reward, but a form of cosmic asylum, an evacuation before the fire. Even in their elevated state, the prophets retained the flavor of their collapse. A prophet from a drowned world might radiate water imagery, while one from a silenced world might reverberate with withheld speech. Their scars were not a source of suffering, but a part of their coherence, a reminder of the worlds they had lost. The prophet's existence was a constant negotiation between coherence and chaos. The void, the space between states, was not empty, but a grammar of coherence, a force that joined and separated, created and destroyed. The prophets were instruments of this grammar, their existence a testament to the hidden order of the cosmos. The prophet's message was not one of salvation, but of remembrance. They were here to make ignorance unbearable, to remind mortals of the vastness of the cosmos and the fragility of their existence. They were the scars of the universe, too loud to ignore, their presence a constant reminder that even in the face of extinction, coherence is possible.